software development lifecycle. Okay, that is called as a software development lifecycle. So what is meant by SDLC? SDLC is a process of how you are going to approach the project in a step-by-step way. Let's see that. Now, for this, let me explain with an example. The example goes in this way. Let's say you want to prepare a cake. Okay, you want to prepare a cake. Now, can you directly prepare a cake? No. What you have to do? First, you have to bring the raw materials. Okay, you have to bring the raw materials. Once you bring the raw materials, you have to mix them. You have to make sure the raw materials doesn't consist of any kind of impurities. And then you are going to bake the cake in the oven. And then you will start preparing the cake step by step according to the requirement of the client. This is called as SDLs. Step-by-step project, step-by-step doing the project is called as a software development lifecycle. Shivani, kindly please don't write anything. I think you are using annotations. Please don't use that. So this is called as software development lifecycle. So what is SDLC? It is a step-by-step process to achieve the final product. Your final product is this. Your final product is cake. But can you directly go and prepare? No, you have to follow the step-by-step process. That is called as a SDLC. Okay, so it refers to a methodology with clearly defined process. This is most important, clearly defined process. What is meant by clearly defined? In which stage what you have to do? Who will work in each stage? That's called as a clearly defined process. Now, the thing is, it is a series of stages. As I was mentioning, it's a series of stages. It's not all of a step. It's not a single step. Let's say you have jumped one step. You have not done this step. After buying the raw materials, you have directly started keeping it in the oven. What will happen? Will you get a good output? Obviously, no.
No.
Your output will get distracted or your output will get disturbed. So you cannot skip any of these stages. If you want to come to this point, you have to go step by step. So that is called a series of stages. Okay, it is a series of stages a software passes through during its lifetime. During the preparation of this cake, whatever the process that you are going to do, that's called a series of stages. Okay, right. So now, what are the different phases? I'm telling that it's a series of stages. For cake, we can understand, but we are not talking about cake here. We are talking about the real-time projects. So what are the different phases of software development lifecycle? The very first phase is called as planning. You have to plan. Let's say you want to prepare a cake. First, you should decide whether you want to prepare a chocolate cake, whether you want to prepare a butterscotch cake. You have to plan that. Once you plan, what is the next thing that you are going to do? You are going to buy the requirements. Okay, you are going to gather the requirements. If you want to prepare a chocolate cake, you'll buy the required things that are required to prepare a chocolate cake, chocolate cream and all that stuff. That is called as requirements gathering. Once you have all the requirements, then what you will do? The design phase will happen. You will decide, do I need to design in this way or that way? Do I need a circular shaped cake or do I need a rectangle shaped cake or what type? So here also in the software also you are going to design it. This is called as UI and UX design. Let's say you are opening a website. When you open any website, you will see some interface. That's called as user interface and user experience, UI and UX. So who will do the design part here? UI UX designers will do. Okay. Once the design is done, then the real team will come into picture, which is known as development team. What development team will do? Development team will write the code for the application. Once the code is written, then testing will be done. This we know. Once testing is done, then we are going to deploy the application into the servers. So is the work completed here? No. Once deployment is done, what we need to do? We need to maintain that application. Okay, we need to maintain that application. So these are the different phases that are available in any software project. On a large scale, these are the different stages that are available in any software project. You cannot skip in any one stage also. Okay, you cannot skip any one stage also. So this is the concept of SDLC and phases of software development lifecycle.